Point of order, Stephen Kinnock.
Thank you very much, Madam Deputy Speaker. On the 13th of December, in response to a question from my honourable friend, the member for the Wirral South, regarding the size of the current asylum backlog, the Prime Minister stood at that dispatch box and claimed, wrongly, that the backlog is half the size that it was when Labour was in office. 6 days later, the Immigration Minister went even further from the same dispatch box, claiming that the backlog of cases was 450,000 when the last Labour government handed over to us. Other members opposite have repeated these claims. I suspected that these claims were highly questionable, so on the 19th of December I wrote to the UK Statistics Authority requesting clarification. And Madam Deputy Speaker, I'm pleased to inform the House that the Chief Executive of the Statistics Authority responded to my request on Thursday, and his letter to me is crystal clear. The asylum backlog when Labour left office in 2010 was not in the hundreds of thousands, it was 18,954. Now, under the Conservatives, it is now 166,261, more than 8 times larger than it was in 2010. Madam Deputy Speaker, the UK Statistics Authority is using the Home Office's own statistics, so it is somewhat odd that the ministers didn't know they'd been playing fast and loose with the facts. I would therefore be grateful for your advice, Madam Deputy Speaker, on how you feel that ministers should go about apologising to our constituents and to correct the record at the earliest possible opportunity in compliance with their obligations under paragraph 1.3c of the Ministerial Code. Thank you.
Well, I thank the honourable gentleman for giving me notice of his intention to raise this point of order. He is aware that the contents of ministers' contributions in the House is not a matter for the Chair. He's also quite right to say that the Ministerial Code requires ministers to correct any inadvertent errors in answers to parliamentary questions at the earliest opportunity. As it happens, he does have ministers here from the Home Office who I'm sure will have heard... Excuse me. Who will have heard what he has to say, and I'm sure if they feel there is anything that needs correcting, they would do that at the earliest opportunity. In addition, if the honourable gentleman feels that there are any further issues that he wishes to raise, I'm sure the Table Office will advise him on how he can pursue this matter further. And I think we will leave it at that. Thank you.